Hello, 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 all my beautiful, amazing, fantastic machine heads. Welcome, welcome, welcome back to episode number 20 on the They Made Me Do It 16X Family Member Animal Challenge map. Welcome back. How's everybody doing today? Hope you guys doing great. Hope you guys doing awesome. Hope you guys doing fantastic, because I am as usual. I figured I would come back after episode 20 real quick because I made a lot of changes and we got a bunch of cool mods to show you guys. And welcome in. So first we're going to sell we have like 6 million liters to sell all this. I wanted to tell you guys real quick, go up here. We are at 3,500 trees. We have cut 500 trees since the last time I saw you. So, and we've played for 39 hours and 56 minutes without one single issue yet. Well, we had one issue, but it was a mod issue. It had nothing to do with the map. But anyways, we're going to sell this, and then I got to show you a tour of what we got going on. Made some changes on the farm. So it's pretty cool. Excited about this. This won't take long to sell. Get up a little quicker here. We can wait for this because it will not take long to sell. This drops like 50,000 every minute, so you can see how fast it goes. But anyways, hope you guys are doing really good. Hope you're doing well. Hope your Memorial Day went really, really well. Happy Wednesday to you guys all. Everybody is good in my household, doing well. We are officially day one of the third year on this map. It's pretty awesome. We are at 23 million. We are going to sell this as soon as we're done here. I just want to see how much we make. But as you can see, I've added a few mods. First and foremost, I added courseplay because I got tired of the regular workers not working correctly. So I added courseplay, which is pretty awesome. I am getting to the point where I'm starting to miss my small maps. As I posted on my community page, everyone, you know, when you're plowing in a 388 acre field, it takes a while. We played yesterday. We started our day at 8 o'clock in the morning, and at 3 o'clock in the afternoon, I was still at real time. I was still not done. So it was. I'll show you what I ended up doing. Let's see what we got. Only 2.7 million. It's going really fast. And then I'll get you a tour here of what's going on here first, of how many trees 3,500 is. And then get up here. Now, as you can see, what I'm doing is I'm painting in dirt to where I've completed it. And as you can see, we just bought a new piece of property right over here. Right here. That's where we started. And I was using the Trex and I was cutting them down and zipping them, picking them up. But I figured it was just as efficient to go back to the Brucks. So you can just go and go and go, because I'll show you what I got. So I added one really cool mod. As soon as this is done, I'll get rid of this and I'll show you the one cool mod that I got. It's really, really cool, and I stumbled on it. As you can see, we can't paint in the shop, so that's pretty cool too. But yeah, it's been fun. It's been interesting. There we go. 5.5 million. So now we're going to get rid of that. We can switch back and forth, and that's cool. I'll show you the cool mods that I got now. All right. Right there. It's only $475 because we've had it a while. So let's tab up to there. All right, our first new piece of equipment is the AgriFac. This is a 56 meter wide sprayer. Okay, I'll also get you up in the air here. So what I decided to do is, as you can see, I started plowing in this entire field, right? And it was taking forever. And I have an 18 meter wide plow cultivator together, subsoiler they call it, that I can do 15 miles an hour with. You saw that in the video, and it still was taking me hours. We have also added the Fendt Tri-6 Vario, 1,500 horsepower. Absolutely not realistic, but pretty cool anyways. But as you can see, what I've decided to do is we're going to go strip farming on this. We're going to take because we're not going to have another piece of property. This is it. What we're going to have is what we're going to have. So we got now officially 2 grass fields. We got this one. And then this one is ready, which is what we're going to do today. We're going to mow this one in, and we got our second one. So this is on stage 1. This is on stage 2. We'll mow this one. Tomorrow will be on stage 2. Then we're going to plant 1, 2, 3. Whoops. Get down here. 3, 4, 5, 6. We're going to just plant fields. And what I'm doing is I'm going 2 widths on this, which is 112 meters, so 56, yeah, 112 meters wide for 2 passes. That's what this is here, and it makes it an even amount, and then we can just break it down. We have also added the a second trisix, which is here, and we have, so that field's ready. I've already sprayed this one, so I knew how wide it was. We're just going to make as many fields as we can, because on the map, let me show you what I got going on. See? Grass field, so this one here will be oats, all the way down. We'll have lots of oats, and then next month we'll switch it to something different, or next time. But we're not going to have any more fields, because we're going to have lots and lots of fields. We also have changed to the Colossus. The Lizard Colossus holds 275,000. Absolutely not realistic, but it's pretty cool. Because here's what, like I posted on my community page, you know, you forget how absolutely long it takes to plow in a 388 acre field. And that's at real time. Like I said, after about, and I'm used to small farming, so after about 8 hours of nonstop plowing back and forth, I was like, okay, I can't take this anymore. So what we're going to do is we're going to continue to make our liquid fertilizer here, but we're going to save it until this is gone. And then we'll let the manure and slurry build up, and then we'll just make it when we need it. And that's so on and so forth. If we don't, we'll sell it. We'll sell all our solid fertilizer, and so on and so forth. As you can see, we have 500 cows, and in 1 month, they make 71,000 liters, 71,875 liters of milk, and we got 274 straw and 167, which we're going to add some right there. And in 1 month, we made 143,000 liters of manure. So we got plenty of manure, and slurry we made, let's see, where is it? Slurry we made 119,000. That was with 500 cows. Now, we're not going to add cows till we talked about till Saturday. So we're still at 500, and then when we get to Saturday's video, I'll come back and I'll narrate Saturday's video, and we'll go to 1,000. So, without further ado, let me get this all of our stuff selling so we can get that going. We'll go ahead and we'll plant the next crop in, or we'll start it. Actually, no, we're going to mow our grass here. But first and foremost, let me shut the flight off, and then we'll shut the we'll shut the super speed off. All right, so we're going to go here first. Let's get our fertilizer going, and then we'll keep this here. But what we'll do is we'll top off the liquid fertilizer so it's full. Actually, you know what? We could probably... No, because we're going to need to fill that soon. So let's just top it off. All our stuff is going anyways over there. So let's do our little trick here where we're going back and forth and stuff. So we'll sell this, grab the manure, put it in here. We're going to sell the manure. So we'll have 50,000 liters. We'll make about 100,000 of this. We've already made 5 million already today. No, we're at 23, so we made 3 million. But this should put us pretty close. Let's see what we make for this. It's about 100 grand. 97,000. Not too bad. We'll grab the manure, and then we'll fill the little thingy up, and then we'll sell the rest of the manure so we can keep it clean every day. Now, when we get to 1,000 cows, we're going to have to make a couple of trips, and it'll and so on and so forth. I just wish this truck had a older version, for me and Russell, and I wish that it had a trailer hitch on it so that I could just grab it and do my yard work with it. But we're really doing well because, but I am getting anxious. I am getting really anxious to get back to a legit map. This has been a fantastic map. I mean, we're talking 36 hours into this map already, and it's been going really well, and I can't complain because I've had no issues. The only issue I had with this map, and it wasn't even the map, it was a mod, was the when I rolled this crop, I rolled it in, I rolled it to get fertilizer afterwards, it wouldn't grow. But that's the mod. That has nothing to do with the map at all because I've rolled since then and it's worked. So other than that, in the 39, 30, 40 hours, pretty close to 40 hours that we have going on here, we have not had any issues with this map at all, so I recommend playing it. We also have kept, go over here, we're keeping legitimately Seeds are 50,000, lime is 43, and solid fertilizer is 42. Now, I've been taking it out of here because then when we need it again, we'll just put it in here. We'll just keep it 50,000 liters at a time. Otherwise, we can sell it. So it's pretty cool, and the way things are working, we're self-sufficient. We have our own seeds, we have our own fertilizer, we have our own lime. Everything is awesomely working. So part of Marty's challenge, that he is our family member that made up this challenge, was that we have to be self-sufficient in everything. So we are self-sufficient right now. We make all the stuff we need. We make the TMR for the cows that we need. We make our seeds. We make our fertilizer. We make our lime. And we have multiple fields. Now, when we're all done, we may have 10 or 12 fields, but that's okay because they're not bad. Like I said, it's 106 meters, so even in an 18 meter, it takes, within one episode, I can harvest. So that's pretty cool, and I can set up course play with it, which is also awesome. So, all right, now that's, the manure's done, so we're going to go get the stones next, like we always do. And then we're going to give them a load of TMR, and then we're on to our mowing of our field right there. So I'm just, I can't wait to get onto a map that it has a little more life to it. This is great, but I have to accomplish this. I have to finish this map. So now, once we own that one and we get done with all the fields that we want to create, we're only going to have the 2 grass fields. We don't need any more than that because we can mow one and then mow the next one the next day, and then like this one mowing, right? So we're going to get that one. We're going to fertilize it, and then we can go tomorrow and mow that one. And then when that one's done, then this one will be ready to go. So it's pretty decent. We don't need any more than 2 grass fields because you are going to need time to harvest your regular crops as well. So, but it's going to give us, I'll bet you we're going to get about a couple 100,000 of that. And I think we're going to set it up to where Courseplay does the mower. I mean, technically we could mow it and pick it up with that thing, but I'm going to let the Courseplay do it. And this sells this, then we'll grab a load of TMR and we're ready to go. But the cool thing about this map is I'm still having a blast. I'm still doing it, and I'm still going to finish it. I'm going to complete everything that we need to complete on it. I do believe I still have 1 million liters of TMR in here. Pretty close to it. Yep, 1.2 million liters. So we've got 1 million liters. So let's get this, and then we'll get her set up on Courseplay and let her take the reins, and then we'll come behind her with... No, actually, you know what? We can't. So let's just mow it by hand because all my tractors are taken up. And I have 2 tractors. So we'll just do it this way. What was I doing? Oh, yeah, TMR. So this thing now is absolutely not realistic. It's 22 meters wide, but it's awesome, and it works. It's put out by Taz. So it's, for those of you who guys want it, it's I got it off, I think it was King's Mods. But, yeah, we're going to get this done, and then we'll fertilize it if we need it. So as you can see, watch. This thing goes 22 meters wide, already set up on swathing. So that's pretty cool. And then we'll switch this, and we will turn it on. And that's ready to go. So let's go back over to our truck. So we want to get this, and then we have, like I said, and then if we can get to the point where we're harvesting pretty much every single day, I want to make sure there's, like, if we're doing oats, I want to make sure there's 5 fields of oats there so that we can always be harvesting, always have straw. Because the grass for the TMR, we're going to also, we may have to turn one more into grass because I don't know how much grass is 50,000 liters. But for right now, we're going to keep it at 2 fields. But if it seems like we need more, we'll just flip one of them into it. There we go. This little truck. I just wish it was an older version for the smaller maps that I got to use this on. But I am, like I said, I've said it twice now, I am getting anxious to get onto a another map, if you know what I mean. There, now that takes that to a whole new ball game. That'll give us about 300,000 food. 71,000. I'm not going to sell the milk until we get to 180,000. That's it. We can just park this bad boy. This works great for harvesting too because it holds 180,000, and I think our harvester holds like 200, so you can almost get it full. I might buy a little tractor for the yard There we go. Now, let's here we go. Turn that on, and we should be swathing already and picking up. Now I have, oh, you know what? I was going to show you the mod. All right. So I downloaded this mod, and I sent the link already to Empty Pockets. So if you guys want the link, I think I can put it out there. So you're going to hit the left control question mark button, and you're going to come up. This is called the Farm Cleanup mod. Okay, let me get this away from that so you can hear. There we go. So you're going to bring up the Farm Cleanup mod. It's going to be left control and question mark. All right, so you got this. It tells you what it does. So Farmer Cleanup is designed to help maintain performance on multiplayer game servers by giving the option to manually or auto-remove logs, stumps, pallets, and bales. Pallets are any pallet that is loose and not within the default pallet spawn. So if it's already in the spawn point, it's not going to remove it. It's going to just remove the pallets that are like just randomly sitting around if you put it on auto. Bales are on any bales that are loose anywhere on the map. So this one you want to be careful of, because unless it's in a storage area, if you have any bales stored in a shed, it will get rid of them. Okay? Logs are any cut trees that are loose on the map. So here's the cool thing. Okay? So when you cut your trees, many of you guys realize that when you cut them to 6 meters, 5 meters length, you get that little piece at the end. You leave that around there. You don't have to pick it up or anything like that. This will get rid of it. Stumps are the part of the tree that remains on the map once the tree is cut. Includes stumps that were not full grown. In other words, and it also includes stumps that are under the ground, because a lot of times map makers do it, and they do it all the time. This is one of the best mods I've ever seen in my life, ever. Okay, so you're going to go down to the settings. This is where you can auto clean bales, you can auto clean logs, auto clean stumps. The max you can have is 3 days. It will only clear up it'll only allow 3 days. Actually, you know what? Can you do more? No, yeah, you can do more. So they can go all the way down to 0 days allowed. So it would do it every day. Okay, I don't touch that manually. So if you want to do your bales, you just go clean bales. If you want to do your logs, you go clean logs. If you want to do your stumps, you just hit clean stumps. And there's 0 stumps successfully removed because I didn't have any cut. So that's a game changer. But if you want to do it on auto, you can literally, what I do is I cut a bunch up, and then I put this at 0 days cost, and then you put cost per stump. Otherwise, it'll thing. And then you put this on auto like this, and then it will every day at midnight it removes all the stumps. So you can literally take your brucks and just keep cutting trees, or you can take your harvester or anything else like that and just keep cutting trees, and you never have to worry about the logs. Every day at midnight it will get rid of them for $0 automatically. So it's a game changer. Okay, the other one I added, which is course play, which we all know, many of us already know that you can bring up course play and things like this. Now I wonder if watch this. I'm going to try something. I want to see if this will pick it up with 0 0 0 0 0. Okay, let's create this and go backwards. And we're going to raise this, and I'm going to start that and see if it will pick it up for me by using it. So on this, as you can see, there is no hit markers on the very end, but about where it usually is, it does. There's a hit marker. So we're going to start this right here. Lower this. Actually, you know what? I'm going to see if it'll do it. If it'll lower it herself. Let's see. This is a game changer right here. So it's going to take 16 minutes to do this, and it is picking it up at the same time. So this will go around and take care of that, and I didn't put any headlands, so it'll just literally go back and forth. There we go. So now what we can do is we can come over here, and we can get let's get this, and we will get some lime going on this next field. So that should fit that 260,000. Now this little Fenton Tri-6 is an absolute real tractor, just so you guys know. It was a prototype made with 6 tracks on it, or 6 tires on it, which is absolutely amazing. So I got to get my lime spreader here, grab some lime out of the silo, and then we can put him on course play, so that we can kind of we can put our, like, especially where course play helps is like with plowing or now this is absolutely not real. Come on, guys. This is we know this isn't real setup like this. I mean, we know that the tractor's real, and we know that the fertilizer spreader, but you would never put a fertilizer spreader like this on a tractor like this. Absolutely crazy. So we're going to get this open. And we're going to put our line. Whoops. That's it. Now this, I've also set it up to where it's a little more realistic usage. But you know what? It's pretty cool. So that field is planted. It's fully limed, fully ready to go. As you can see, we're harvesting over there. And then once he's done, we'll fertilize it. So let's get him set up here. We'll get him set up on 0 headlands so he can go back and forth. And then we're going to go first waypoint. And then we're going to go no course. Fieldwork settings, none, none, none. Generate work. And then back. You can see it'll set you right up on it. And then I usually get up here because it will turn the lime spreader on right away. And I want to thank Big A for giving tutorials on this because I had no idea how to use this. I don't usually use it. I don't. Now, that's going to be tricky over there because it's going to give you like one little headland. Because this is 42 meters wide. That harvester over there is 56 meters wide, so it's a little wider than normal. But let's check on our harvester how he's doing. He's got 32,000 in there, and he's doing well. I should have put one headland. And he would just went around in a circle because I got it set up for him. But as you can see, the other mod I have is the wider pickup. Let's check this out. Okay, 50%. So we're gonna have to bring this over to here so we can fertilize that behind him, and then that'll be all set. This is an absolutely game changer too. 56 meters wide, it holds 8,000. I did 2 passes with this without even trying, and it used only like 6,000, so it's pretty cool. And but I think it's a good way to do it because I think when you talk about 300 and something, that field's 388 acres total. If you do try to do that, it's going to take you like 4 episodes to do it, and I don't want to do that. So I want to go here, and I think, oh, it's already full. But I got to get that up. I don't need to have this on. But see how he's mowing and he's picking up? Now that thing holds 26 meters. Now, I don't know what he's going to do here. I don't know because he's probably going to hit. But we'll see. But now I don't have to monkey with it. It feels like it's going to tip over sometimes. There we go. And then we'll go check on our lime spreader. This is what we can do. I did this because after the last episode where I was trying to harvest and do all that stuff by myself, it was just crazy. It was crazy. So let's jump in here and see what he's got. 68,000 so far. So see, he'll make a turn. It's course play for Fs25 is so much better. There he goes. He did his first pass already. I mean, he only used 2,000 liters of lime, which is good. They take a long time to back up. So I think I got to set it up. I got to watch some of Big A's tutorials because he talks about how to get him to turn off the field and stuff like that. So I got to watch him. Who else has got? Oh, yeah, you guys got to check out Russell. He's got a new video that dropped. I think it was, I can't remember what it was on, but I watched every minute of it. Oh, he's feeding the cows. That's what he was doing. He's feeding the cows, talking about his games that he used to play when he was a kid, and it was pretty fascinating. So you guys get a chance, check him out, do all that stuff. So this way we can kind of just chit chat and do it. And now I'll show you guys how this works. There. So I put this all the way down, turn it on, and I don't need to. I can manually remove them. Watch, I'll show you. Okay, right there. Let's get right in front of it. So you're going to hit left control, question mark. And then you're going to go clean stumps. It should say one stump, and it's gone. But if I turn this on auto, every day at midnight, it will get rid of all of the stumps for me. I don't have to stop. See? Gone. It's a game changer. So now I literally don't have to stop at all doing this. And then, like when I get to my 100 trees, I usually just manually remove them. We had this mod on the additional game settings but they didn't add it to this version. So this time around, we're going to, we got it in here. So yeah, we have to have an extra mod, but I was cutting on the trees and running around with the Trex and picking them up, which is super fast. It was whatever. But when you got to about 50, 60 trees, you'd start getting lag with the amount of trees on this map. So this way, I've also edited the brucks to hold 20 million liters. So it takes 2 million liters to make 100 trees makes you 2 million liters. So it's about 2,000 trees that you can fit in here. Yeah. Go. And this is all I do. And then when I'm ready, I just hit remove stump. I just keep going and going and going. Once all my field work is done, then I sit down here and I get to 500 trees, and that's it. And then like I told you guys, the last narrated episode that I had, I've learned how to paint in where the borders of our property go, so I know exactly where the property line is, and I can just clear out everything in there. And the other reason I chose the dirt texture like this is because when you have grass like that, it tends to give you more graphics to deal with. And on a 16x map, every inch of graphics on my CPU, I want to make sure it's down. And right now, I'm at, let's see, where am I? CPU usage 0.1. And that's on a 16x map. So that's how good this map has been done. But that's it. And we just keep going and going and going and rinse and repeat. And it gives me a chance to change. Like every once in a while, then I'll switch back to the tracks. I'll switch this just to give it something different. You could also, with that farm cleanup mod, use a tree harvester, and you don't have to worry about stump removal. Like when you start getting, and we all know this when we use tree harvesters, after a while you can't move because you're constantly stuck on the trees or stuck on the stumps. It removes them. Plus, not only that, everybody, but it removes the stumps that are underground. Like a lot of times with stump grinders, like especially this one, it will get all the tree above the ground, but it will not get all the tree below the ground. So this little remove stump mod removes even the stumps and the trees underground. So it cleans up a lot of your stuff. And, you know, because what happens is, you see how I'm cutting on the tree, right? It cuts down the tree, leaves the stump, but it still gives me one object that it needs to pick up. So after 50, 60, 70, 100 stumps on the ground, it starts to give you a graphical error. So then I just go literally around in a circle. And just like that, we have cut, let's get up here, we have cut 25 trees just like that. Now, like I said, if I want to remove them, just like this, control question mark, remove stumps, bang, and done, just like that. And all the stumps that we just made are all gone. And then, like I said, if you want to put it on, like he's finishing up, perfect, courseplay works perfect. And courseplay works perfect if you paint in the road. So I plowed it in, and I made the road there, and then it works. Courseplay still recognize it. Thank you, Big A, for showing me that. But as you can see, we only had 13,000, and we're only using, Courseplay uses a significantly less stuff. So I always suggest to people, and I was not a big proponent of it in Fs22, and I probably won't be too much of a proponent of it if I go back to a small map. I'll just do the work myself. But on these bigger maps like this, Courseplay is a lifesaver, and you can set it up where it doesn't cost you a dime. So as long as you're not paying for anything like that, you can set it up for zero cost. And as you can see, it doesn't cost me a dime. So why not use the free worker? You know what I mean? So then we'll go back and we'll check on him. He's got 144,000. Now we only hold 266 in this, or 256 or something like that. I should have put him on a headland. And then let's go back here. And yep, then I can just fertilize. I forgot my super speeds on. Fertilize one time and we're caught up. That's it. I'm not going to put any, I don't care if it says it needs rolling or not. I'm not going to ever roll this. So don't say in the comments, oh, you should roll it, because I'm just going to run fertilizer over it. I'm making free fertilizer anyways, so I might as well use it. So that's it. And then he's done. And then we can set up our courseplay to seed this. And we're going to seed it in oats. So we can get our oats going. We want to have, there we go. And it should say courseplay done. Finished work. Bring this up. You're going to go here with that, and then he's done. Now it should be 50% fertilized and 50% and already limed. So now all we got to do is seed and fertilize, and she's ready to go. That's it. So that's what we're doing, everybody. We got everything changed up, and then we just buy fields. And then we got enough fields to keep us busy. We got enough stuff to keep us busy on the farm. It's clearing trees and purchasing property. That's all we got left to do, and our cows. That's it. As you can see, she's working along there, or he's working along there, and it's collecting it. When it gets to 266, it'll say full, and then I have to stop and empty it, and that's it. Woo! So this Tri-6, you can also put dual wheels on it. And weights on it, so she's not so freaky like this. It's not so much like weaky deaky. So I call her a little loose in the hind end, if you know what I mean. So we I just like it like this. I like to be able to turn with it. Sometimes with the dual wheels on it, it doesn't turn very well. But that's it. You know, now we've got it set up, and if I have to, I can go over and pick up the wagon with this if I need to. Whoops. Hit the wrong button. So, all right, guys, the 30-minute video is up, but I hope you guys enjoyed this. I really enjoyed it. We're going to start, and then I'll go. This is for Wednesday, so happy Wednesday to you guys all, because yesterday's was Wednesday. So then I'll go Thursday and Friday, just the playing of it, and then Saturday we'll come back to buy our cows. How's that sound, guys? So on that note, please look out for yourselves, look out for each other, and most importantly, look out for each other's families. Be sure to like and subscribe and share. Hit the little notification ding bell to get notified when Fury drops a video. Be sure to enjoy the night, the day, the weekend, whenever you're watching. And remember, I love you all, and I will catch you guys right back here tomorrow with another episode. 181, 76. She may be full. That's what I'm saying. See, we're getting a full trailer. We're getting a full 260,000 liters, if not more, off one field. And then this one over here is not as wide. Well, it's actually wider. It's going to be more. It's probably going to be about, I'd say, 500,000. So we're getting almost 1 million liters of TMR off just our 2 fields alone. So, and that little TMR mixer there fits 10 million liters. So we're at that point in time, we're going to be okay as far as, I don't know how many 50,000 liters, how many 50,000 cows we'll use, but we'll get there. Trust me, we'll be making tons of money. Our pen holds, I think it's 30, I think I made it 10 or 12 million in food. So we'll see. We may have to feed them a couple times a day, but we'll see. I do remember having 25,000, I think it was, on Piney Acres, and I had to feed them twice a day. So we'll see. All right, guys, enjoy the rest of your night and day and your weekend, and I will catch you guys right back here. And what we're going to do with this is we're just going to pause it and then bring it back like this, and then we can shut her down, and we can bring her right back there when we're done. So, all right. Did that shut that down? Yep. I'll shut that down. All right, guys, get out of here, and I'll catch you guys tomorrow. Now, tomorrow and Friday will be non-narrated, so you guys will catch up. We'll show you guys now how to plant this, all this stuff like this. The next field is ready to be planted. We're going to seed this in oats, and then we're going to run our fertilizer 2 levels here. Then we'll paint in our next road around, and we'll make that one oats. We'll plow a little bit, a couple more, and so on and so forth. And if we need to change one of the oats into grass if we need it, so be it. You know what I mean? Because mainly I'm just trying to keep the straw every single day. So if I have at least 5 fields of oats, we can do it. We can harvest every month. And then we're harvesting and we're mowing and we're doing that, but we still have to clean the trees. We have to get rid of those. But we're going to continue this series, and I will catch you guys on the flip side.